Hel- Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome to Cult of the Lamb, which I have been getting into over just the last couple of days here. Gonna be doing a little bit of a stream today, probably not gonna be too terribly long. You know, stream it up for a good chunk of time here. We've got a couple things here. I think I've already done a sermon for today. But I can do a new crown ability. Oh, that's right. It's the commandments I can do. Let's do Law and Order. Our sinners are a little bit... All followers gain loyalty. Unlocks the murder action. A simple solution to many problems, but some followers may find it upsetting if they're awake to witness it. Honestly, I can see this being a useful, like, pinch-hitting solution. So let's go for that. To say nothing of the free meat we'll get from the exchange. I've got a body pit. Okay, so the Scarecrow has some, like, serious range to it. Let's do it. We've got lots of wood. Lord knows. Oh, and lots of berries as well. I'm not sure if there is a way to automate harvesting and cooking. I guess that's something that I can look into. I know that there's a way to automate fertilizing. I just don't have that unlocked quite yet. Speaking of fertilizer, let's harvest the old outhouses. Excuse me. I've given you people outhouses for a reason. You stop pooping on the ground at random. You know, I actually played this on stream a little while back now. By a little while back, I mean probably like over a year ago at least. But I have been kind of like deep diving it more lately. Oh, I forgot about you. Excuse me. Okay. I want to try to... Oh, he's already been re-educated today. Well... That's unfortunate. Faith is quite good, actually. I guess we'll let's see here. Got 9, 10, 11, 12 tenths. Plus 4 additional... So that's 16 shelters altogether. Well, 16 sleeping spots, I guess you'd say. Although, if we can go ahead and upgrade most of those, that would be, like, pretty dope. Everyone's gonna eat, which is fine. Incidentally, tonight I will be playing this on my 8-bit DOE Ultimate 2C controller, which is the slightly less expensive one. It's the one that doesn't come with the back buttons or the charging dock, which I also got one of those as well. That's out in the living room. That is the living room controller. Still has the little additional shoulder buttons, which I have literally not used once. They're called L4 and R4. I quite like this controller. I like both my 8-bit DOE controllers. I wanted something that had I wanted something wireless that had a dedicated dongle, because my PC actually doesn't have built-in Bluetooth support. And even for something that does, like my Steam Deck, I find that Bluetooth controllers are just way less consistent, reliable than something with a dedicated dongle, which is why I got the 8-bit DOE specifically, because it does have a dedicated 2.4 gigahertz dongle, I think, as well as Bluetooth enabled, which is nice. I can use the Bluetooth functionality to wake my Steam controller and then swap over to the dongle to actually use it, because the dongle will not wake the Steam controller, but it is what it is. Spitting all over my microphone. Very unfortunate. Those are pumpkins where it's been flowered, I think. Let's take a look at this. Check out our upgrades. Farmer station. We would harvest your crops and deposit them in a chest for you to collect. Cool. And then what about cooking? Interstation, Grand Shelter, Sacred Shelter. Refinery 2, bone decorations. Oop. Kitchen. Allows followers to cook meals for their fellow cult members. Okay, so that's a little ways away. But it is something that we do have access to eventually, which is nice. I'll have a full 16, well, a whole 15 tents plus one sleeping thingy, which I'd love to know. Oh, what's up? You're my guy. You're my dude. Leader, rumor has it that Gussian is a spy. Okay. Literally do not remember which one of these is Gussian. Gussian? Gusian? Nor. You're on. Okay, well, hold on. Because I can look these guys up. Cult followers. Is a little bushman. Oh, there he is. Okay. Seems above board. Oh, there he is. Obviously, they're hiding something. You must believe me, leader. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on the situation, but that seems more or less resolved as of now. Which works for me. Oh, we need more money! Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. Although this is a good indication that I do need to crusade again. Let's hop off faith. We can do a sermon. Sermon for the faithful. Oh. Another one of these. We need to unlock 2 more of these. Fervor of the Righteous. What does that one do? Yes. I do like my curses. Can I do any rituals? We can do a sacrifice ritual, which, in the fact that we don't have any elders lying around, I don't think is going to be super duper necessary right now. Gosh, I want to be able to... I need to upgrade the... Oh. We've got some other things to do. Not economy. They're faith buildings, I guess. The missionary we've already done. Offering statue. Well, let's send Valifar, who did some really good work for me earlier. On a coin mission, and I'll go crusade as well. And I think Anura is actually going to be a little bit easier than the Darkwoods. Because the Darkwoods is already in, like, New Game Plus, essentially. Oh, what's up, my guy? My poor buddy. I'll tell you what, I really need to stream a little bit more often. It's like just ever so slightly social, you know, at least nominally. Oh gosh, I took a hit. But also, like, lets me actually focus on a game, you know, because normally I'll have like a podcast, I'll have like a couple things going on at once. But, when I'm streaming, it's usually just like a drink, the stream, and the game itself. Which is nice. I will say I'm not very good at the combat in this game. Well, the combat I'm fine at. It's not being hit that I'm bad at. It's avoiding being hit. A pumpkin pile. I have not done any of the, I don't think there's a single piece of decoration in my, compound, base, home. I don't know what you'd call it exactly. I'll take an extra half heart. So those terror rooms, they're basically your treasure rooms a la Isaac. What do you want? A follower, I should think. Yeah, because more followers is going to mean more... Oop. Hecate, please accept our sacrifice and bless us with fertile soils and bountiful harvest. Keep the famine at bay. Well, that actually went, like, really well. Now, something that I did learn recently, which has helped a little bit as far as, like, me actually landing attacks more than anything else, is that enemies do not do damage, like, just upon contact. So you can, like, walk through enemies, which is super useful to know. Like, you don't need to worry about not running into enemies as you're attacking them. Yo, my boy looks like a fennec fox. That's fun. A follower awaits indoctrination. Shielded enemies. Enemies holding shields will resist damage until their shield is broken. Use a heavy attack to break enemy shields. And that's what my little dagger wave is. This little maneuver right there is a heavy attack. Bones. Delicious bones. It's what Anura, this area has in abundance. Is body bags full of potential bones. What do I want? 10% of negating the damage. That honestly seems pretty good. Because if I get knocked down to a half heart, I'm really afraid that that just precipitates death soon after. I don't know if those stone barriers actually yield any stone. But obviously those skeletons lead actual bones. I really like the sword. It's a basic weapon, but sometimes a bit of basic is all you really need. that still here? It is, and we recycle that for monies. Here's all active enemies. The menticide mushroom. There's a strange mushroom man who, wants some of those. I was about to say, if he stays frozen this whole time, this is going to be an easy frickin' fight. But no. I'm not going to be that lucky. Oh, Jesus, please us. Ah, dang it. And this had started off so frickin' well. Well, let's play safe, play smart, and win this thing. Ooh, no. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flee. Ah! I was so close. I was so close to getting out of there. But no such luck. Okay, well, we got our cash. Got a little bit of cash. I did name my cult this Cult of the Spam. I kind of forgot that. Got lumber. Ooh. It narrowly hit that one, but I'll take it. There's a rainbow poop. We got pumpkins and berries. I'd love nothing more than to have my people harvesting this stuff themselves, but they're doing all the planting and watering themselves, so I can't complain there. Ooh, this is full. Let's go ahead and yoink up all of that. Ooh, and let's do our... Can we re-educate this fool? We sure can. Hey, friendo. You want to be good? Not yet, but you're getting there. We'll bring him back into the fold. It will just take time. Yes. Hello, armor. Cult of the Spam looks perfect today. Remember it forever. Okay. Kind of backed off from Anno 1800, but I'm still playing games that ask me to take pictures of things. It's kind of funny a game like this having a photo mode, but like you can make stuff look quite nice. There we go. Look at my lovely gallery. Hey! So now that he's been upgraded, he'll produce extra... Oh, I am 1 point away from Divine Inspiration. There we go. A place for followers who are not worshipping to pray throughout the day and deposit devotion. I think that will increase our capacity for devotion. I would assume. I would hope and pray. Yes, but we need money. We are at a serious cash squeeze somehow. What's up, homeboy? What's up, bro? What's your thing? Sleeps during the day and works at night. Naturally obedient. Cool. Welcome to the cult Fetitre. Fetitre? Let's go ahead and... bowl of poop? I think not. But... we can do some pumpkin soup. Go and have your fill, little buddy. Alright, now... I think that is what I want next, is a fertilizer silo. So I can start fertilizing all of my crops as well. I think we stick around for another day, re-educate this jabroni. This absolute fool. And then we carry on. Occasionally, these sleeping spots need repair, and that's fine. Ooh. Armor. Hey, bud. You gonna cooperate? You gonna be on board? You gonna be on board with the program? Welcome back to the fold, buddy boy. Reformed prisoner. What does that mean? Productivity increased. The afterlife. Strong constitution. Cool. Everyone's well fed. Alright, time for a ritual sacrifice, everyone. Well, sermon first. Oh, we've got 2 oldies. Yeah, we got 2 elderlies. Let's see here. We've got armor and Guzian. Well, the whole is he a spy or is he not thing has just become kind of a moot point, hasn't it? Now, because we do have a bit of follower meat on us. We can make a meal of it. Because of the cannibal trait, that will actually increase faith upon being eaten, which is good. Don't worry, Armor, your time is coming as well. Well, there's no real term for this other than it just being the cult. Oh well. Cult headquarters? Home base? Something, surely. You there. Can I assign multiple people to do the frickin' farm stuff at once? Or is it just a matter of, like, how many of these farm stations we have? I guess. I don't know. Oh, well. What's up, Armor? See, Armor has just a little bit higher faith than other fella did. So we can wring a little bit more devotion out of him before he meets his end. Alright. Let's bring our friend some mushrooms, because I think we've got enough now. That's the menticide mushroom spore, but we do have more of the menticide mushrooms themselves. Travel to the mushroom grove. Excuse me, the spore grotto. Brainwash followers of yours. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what is that? Okay, so apparently one of my followers is very ill. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, shall we? Look into that just a smidgen. Just a pigeon smidgen. Yeah, see, look at this. This is all planted and slanted and good. Time to go crusading again. In Anora, I think. So you don't really care for the like dagger weapons. You have to get a little bit too up close and personal for my tastes. Oh well. Is what is. Nice thing is that once the chest drops, any sitting skeletons will automatically break into bones. Which I do appreciate immensely. Big fan of the roll move, by the way. See, look at all them bones. There we go. See, a bunch of spiders means a bunch of morsels. A bunch of morsels means more soup. A stringy meat meal or something like that. New animal form, which I think is just for aesthetics, but it's nice to have nonetheless. Yeah, I'll take another follower. I'll rescue you, friendo. Nice and simple. Of course, the downside of those rescue missions is that you don't get anything that is going to contribute to the actual crusade at hand, but it kind of is what it is. Oh gosh, I hate those bouncy mushrooms. Not a fan of them whatsoever. Still, we're doing okay. I think. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to last until 9 as I'd originally intended. It's just 8 now. Why am I so tired? I'm streaming for... I'm going to stream for at least like an hour and 15, right? Like that's... I've gotta. So this would be part of that Tundra Curse package, I assume. Oh. They both are. Have I used my... I most certainly have not, but that kicks ass. What's up? What's up, Clonic? Yeah, I'll take a diseased heart. It's basically a black heart from Isaac. I.e. the best kind of heart, which is why they had to nerf the Satanic Bible in Repentance. Not so much a nerf to its actual power, so much as it is an additional downside to it. What's up, Flegos? I think I'm just gonna avoid those stupid bloatfly thingies. They're not bloatflies, that's a Fallout thing. Still. Yeah. By the time that I would have dealt with them, you know, let's say perfectly, they'll be gone anyway, so like... Almost no bleeding point in it now, is there? Oh, gosh. Still, I am closer to actually defeating... Oh, that was a miss across the board. That's just annoying to me. Ooh, gosh. Ah, frackadoodle. I was close, though. I was actually getting... Just got a little overconfident, maybe? I don't know. Still, we come back with meat and gold. What more could you want? Someone is trying to get my attention. Oh, well, I've got you. Artity. Yeah, we just put the tabernacle, like, here. So I think the rainbow poop just automatically matures a crop. I think and assume. What's up, Witness Agaris? Build decorations. I can build some decorations, my friend. Ma frere. Bro could not make it the extra 2 feet to the bathroom. No, he had to shit directly outside of it. My goodness. Ooh. Armor, if we can sacrifice you, like, now. Ooh, hold on. What's up, bro? I did it, leader. I've retrieved what you were after from my missionary. Cool. My man is tired. Oh, we are nowhere close to being ready to do a sacrifice. It's very unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and do a bonfire ritual at least. That'll bring in some devotion, I think. Of course we can do a swermin'. Well, someone just upgraded. Well, that does not up that capacity very much. But it is a separate vessel. It has its own devotion capacity, so I'm not going to complain. Now, what I am going to complain about is the lack of seeds. I think we can buy from Rusalka over here. Okay. Go ahead and throw down some meals for my peeps. Whew. Jaeon has become exhausted. We can deal with that. Oh. You have a quest for me. Oh, not a quest, but completion of a quest, rather. A couple of exhausted followers here, which is fine. We can deal with exhausted followers. We have 16 sleeping spots, so we have room enough for all of our cultists. Folks, I will be back in just a second. Alright. Just need a quick restoration of the Constitution, because your boy's a little bit tired out here. What do we want to do? I think we go into the Darkwood. Because I think the Darkwood boss is a little bit more viable. Even if the room-by-room enemies, I think, are a little bit tougher. Again, I'm also just not very good at the combat in this game. It's worth mentioning. Mostly it's just me just like whacking away at things, panicking, and rolling away. You see what I mean about these Darkwood enemies being a little bit tankier? My goodness. Goodness gracious. What's up, Clonic? Yep. At least some of these rocky things should yield some kind of stone. I know that we're getting the all-important grass from the, well, grass. Yeah, there we go. There was a piece of stone right there. Not super common, I guess, but worth doing. There's another piece of stone. Ugh. It really comes from the gray rocks, not the kind of tan rocks. I don't know. What do we want? Say we go for a couple of these resource things. Now that's gold nuggets. I don't know what we do with gold nuggets. Turn them into gold bars, presumably? With the refining machine? Maybe? Or not the refining machine, but with the refiner, or like refining table, whatever it's called. I don't know what that little symbol there means, but... Double gold, enemies drop poison. Okay. Apostate's Cleaver. Literally just a little bit stronger version of what I already have, which is... just fine by me. My health is doing shockingly okay. can be refined into a coin. Okay. The statue of the beast desires gold. The given gold was stolen. The statue is angry. Okay, I kind of figured as much. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Bale of hay. Grab up a wee bit of devotion. There we go. A blazing beacon. A blazing star is born. You'll notice I am sometimes just, like, bad at actually hitting things as well. It's not great for a combat scenario, I'll be the first to admit. Yep, cleansing fire. Is that the second day that's passed while I've been out on this crusade? Oh, hello. About to say, what's he waiting for? There's literally just another enemy here. Ah! Martyrdom really wasn't what I was aiming for here, folks. I'll be real honest with you. Made a decent chunk of gold, though. Even with our death penalty. Death penalty? Penalty for dying? Something like that, surely. That is definitely going to be the last, last crusade we go on for the evening. Can we sacrifice my boy? We cannot. Well, let's do our sermon before I forget. I'm about to say, this should be fully stocked. Next thing that I want is the fertilizer silo. So everything but the harvesting of food itself can be entirely handled by my followers. And of course we need some refined wood. Which is actually fine. We can afford to do that. We have the resources for once. A hearty meat broth. Now, unfortunately, I'm fairly certain that these do not, like, yield seeds as at a replacement rate. Although, I have to believe that the bigger ones put seeds out at least a little bit more frequently. You know, the fully grown berry bushes. I do not understand how I'm this frickin' tired. Oh, well. Hey, there are my resources. And now we've got that. Oh, it requires more. We've got frickin' Garbo over here. Going to do that thing. Oop. Hey, buddy. Why don't you get some bed rest, huh? Yeah, I guess you can only have one dude assigned to a farming station at once. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. We need 2 more regular upgrades, and then we'll be able to upgrade the cult itself. Upgrade the temple and the shrine, collect more devotion, and allow more followers to pray. And there's a whole tab for Woolhaven upgrades, which I do not have, so I don't get to see those. Okay. Everyone gets to come together and do their thing. I'm also, like, fairly certain that your dudes work faster when, Oh. Sorry, armor. We turn him into a delicious meal. Perhaps not quite as intellectually exciting as turning raiders into hats a la RimWorld, but still. There's at least one Lithuanian psychologist and fine dining enthusiast I can think that would approve of these practices. Have I already preached today? Goodness gracious. Alright, folks. Astonishingly, I think that's actually going to do it for me as of tonight, just because I am legitimately quite tired. But I will be back for more probably later this week. I'm going to start trying to stream on a semi-regular basis, probably at least once a week. I'm going to try to sit down and stream something. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.